Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for legendary. No, not me, though thanks for thinking that. Today, I'm going to talk about my first Dungeons & Dragons game ever. Confused? Are you thinking that I already talked about it way back in my first video? Well, yes and no. I talked about my first tabletop experience with D&D, but not the first game I'd ever played. Let me set the scene. It was the summer of 1990. We were holding on with Wilson Phillips. Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg had just lit up the screen with the first kiss between a living woman and a dead man. At least the first not really creepy version. It was a simple time. The time of this.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
And this.
You see, Michael, drugs can take you up and make you feel okay for a while.
Yeah, I'll say.
But for every up, there's a down. And the bigger the up, the steeper the down.
There I was, a young, fresh-faced, good-looking kid at the local department store. I was looking for a game to spend my hard-earned cash on, having just gotten my first paycheck. But what to pick? This was before the days of Metacritic and GameSpot, or even the internet really. I could regale you with tales of the bulletin board system days, the days of Trade Wars 2002, Galactic Warzone, or Legend of the Red Dragon. But I'll save that for another video. So, after careful consideration and much thought, I finally decided on the legendary Pool of Radiance. I'd been a fan of D&D for a while, but had never played. I had picked up an old AD&D player's handbook at a secondhand bookstore and read it cover to cover. So, I looked at the back cover of this game, which was our version of the internet back then, liked what I saw, and bought it. I worked hard for my $3.80 an hour, so this was a big deal. I tried it and didn't really care for it. Played like an hour and put it away. I know it's hard to believe, but I wasn't always the super smart genius that I am today. And I've made a bad decision once or twice in my life. So that was my first D&D experience. Thanks for watching. And as always... No, I'm just joking. Good joke, right? I didn't really like it when I played it at first, but a few months later I picked it up and played for more than 5 minutes, and I loved it. Seeing as how I picked it up on Good Old Games a few months ago and replayed through it, let's take a look at an old favorite of mine and the first true AD&D experience I ever had. Pool of Radiance came out in 1988. Wow. 2018 minus 1988. Carry the 1. 4,016 years ago? That can't be right. Wait. Oh, subtraction. 30 years ago. But I didn't get it until 1990. It was the first of the famed Gold Box series, a series of advanced Dungeons & Dragons games that spanned about 5 years and somewhere around a dozen games. According to my research, it was the first series that followed the Dungeons & Dragons rules, so that makes Pool of Radiance the first real D&D computer game. I read it on the internet, and as we all know, that means it's true. Excited? I know I am. Let's take a look. Back in the old days, they were really worried about piracy, so you'd get this cool little code wheel, and you'd use that to put this in. You get a little code, you put it in, and if you put in the wrong code, game wouldn't play. Put in the right code, everything was good. Now I already have most of the stuff set up. I'm going to do a real quick character creation just to show you guys what it was like. Let's go with a human cleric, because that's what I want for my party. When I first played this game, I spent hours on this screen. Because if you hit no, it re-rolls. So I would be like, no, 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 no. Oh wait, that was good. No, 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 no. And it really wasn't that much fun. Didn't enjoy that part at all. Of course, I didn't have to do that, as I'll show you in a minute or two. But, yeah, so. Oops, I can't believe I almost spelled my name wrong. I can change the head. Change the body. And basically, there's quite a few choices, especially for a game that came out 30 years ago. And of course, everybody in the world would do something like this and be like, haha, look at that, it's funny. Although it is pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But anyway, there we go. The icons. You could change the icons. These are what appear during battle. Just really quick, let's give this guy a weapon. Now, this doesn't affect what he carries in the game, it's just what he looks like. There we go, good enough. You could change the colors of different parts of him. Like, let's say I wanted to change his hair. There we go, green hair, very in 1988. The punk look was big. And then there's colors too. I can change his face. Blue face, very in 1988. If I wanted to, I could change his body, color of that. You get the idea. And begin. Rolf comes up, decides he's going to take me to a tour around town. These numbers right here, the 11 and the 2, are pretty important because there's no internal map in the game, so that's kind of the only way to know where stuff is. As you can see, a lot of it looks really similar. Alright, just real quick, let's go check out the mayor's office. When you're out here, you see these things, proclamations on the wall. Like proclamation, I think that's 64. What you do is you'd go to an adventurer's journal or a book that came with the game, you'd open it up to these things, you'd find number 64 and you're like, oh, they want me to clear the slums. So let's go to the slums so I can just show you a little bit about the actual gameplay. Now that I'm out here, I can encamp. For some reason, guards don't like you camping in the city. So I'm just going to go through this, get some spells for everybody, and then we'll get a battle. So for the sake of brevity, I just cut out my memorizing all those spells. So you rest. Takes 4 hours and 45 minutes to do all that stuff. Everyone's full health, so that's all I need. So rest. Whoa, I didn't get to rest. Goblin surprised me. Okay, so there were a few things I did wrong there. For one, I didn't bother buying any weapons or armor And for another, I kinda wasn't paying attention to the stats when I rolled my characters. But Pool of Radiance does not play around. Maybe someday I'll do it right and show you. For now though, I hope you enjoyed this video. It really was a great game and very groundbreaking. I give the Eternal Newbie seal of approval. Check it out if you get the chance. Leave me a comment below letting me know what you're thinking. And if you'd actually like to see a playthrough of this game, you can tell that to me too. Thanks for watching, and as always, play your character. Don't let your character play you.